Okay, we have a lot of material to cover today. Basically, it's lesson number 3 in teaching the here command using the tone on a training collar. So this is a spectacular way to teach your dog to come to you, even when you can't see him, even when they're doing something with another dog or chasing somebody or in the woods where you can't find them. You press the little tone button, here they come running. And what we're going to do today, but before I get into that, some of you are not subscribed yet, and I think it would be great, you'd be doing me a big favor if you subscribe to either the YouTube channel or billhillman.net. That way you get notified when the next lessons come out. Anyway, the other thing I want to mention is there was one comment last week on, can you do this with a 9-week-old puppy? The answer is yes, you can, but it depends on the puppy. The remote trainer is kind of heavy for a little baby puppy, although they do have some smaller collars that you can get. The main thing is they have to have a tone. You can actually begin this with a puppy without even putting the collar on, just by giving them, when they do come to you on their own, let's say they're running around and you bend over or something, and they come running to you, when they get to you, you can give them a lot of praise or a treat, and it's over. It's not using the here command. All it is giving them a lot of reward when they get to you. That can be done with a 7-week-old puppy or a 10-week, any age. It can even be done with a big dog. But as soon as they're kind of big enough to handle the weight of a remote training collar, you can put it on them and you can do the same thing. They start running towards you for some reason. You press the tone button and give them the reward when they get there. People need to listen to those exact words. I've seen quite a few folks press the button on the tone and expect that's going to get them to come. It doesn't work that way. They've got to be coming towards you. If you have a retriever or a dog that chases a ball, for instance, you can throw a ball, and when they come back to you, there's the tone, because they're coming to you. When they get to you, they get the big reward. So today we're going to start. I've got a friend here that has a older dog that's never had the tone used even once. So today's the first day. How do you start an older dog using the tone to teach here? So I'm going to be sort of narrating this as we go along, but this is Judy with her little dog Dash, and we're going to be walking around, and whenever Dash starts to come towards Judy, she's going to press the tone button, and when Dash gets to Judy, she's going to do a lot of praise or give a treat. One or the other, I don't know what she'll do, but one of those two things. Before I forget, we've been working a 1.5 years on a very important piece of work called A Complete Course in Training a Young Retriever. It's a huge work. It takes a dog. The dog we used for this lesson is Mallard. It starts with the first training he had, and it goes all the way through. He's to the point where he's doing walkout blinds and all sorts of it's a day by day, his whole life. You can watch him in the movie just grow up, and when he starts he's 30 pounds, and at the end of the movie he's 75 pounds. So it's a very complete course in training a young retriever. 44 chapters, 11 hours worth. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be coming out in a couple of weeks. So here we go with Judy. Okay, go into action.
Heavy petting when he comes.
Judy, a little more actual praise when he gets there to you. There, oh, see, he was coming in. If he goes that way, you go the other way. Whichever way he goes, you go the opposite.
That's a good boy. Yeah, yeah, good boy.
You're looking for opportunities to press the tone button when he comes running.
Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy.
Oh, nice, nice. That was perfect.
Good boy.
Ah, right. Doll, he's a doll. Oh,
Okay, this is Daniel. Now, Daniel belongs to my grandson, Grayson. Sit. Hey, come here. Sit. He's very obedient, this dog. He knows the hear command. He will come when he's called. But Grayson's kind of an adventurer. He goes on in the mountains. He's camping out in the woods and places where the dog could be very close but out of sight, or a storm could come up where he needed to call the dog. It'd be too windy or something, or the dog couldn't hear him, or the dog could stray off or chase something. He wants the dog to be able to come on the tone, in spite of the fact he already comes if he can be heard with the human voice. So we're gonna take a little walk, me and Dan. Right, Dan? And I'm gonna get him away from me a little bit, and then I'm the gesture to him and try to get him to come. I'm not gonna use a command, but I'm just gonna get him to come to me. And when he's coming, I'm gonna be pressing the tone button. That's a good boy. All right, come on, Dan. Come on. Good boy, okay. Now, this is a really good example. Many people have dogs that do come on command, except what about when they're distracted? What about when they're out of sight? What about when they actually stray away in some way? Okay, Dan, go on. Good boy. Then you need the tone. And this is, Grayson has a remote training collar that he bought for this dog. He hasn't used it, and he's not an electric collar. This dog doesn't need an electric collar, but he does want the tone. So let's say he's there, like, there's Dan, he's away from me. I go like this. Dan, there's the tone, there's the tone, there's the tone. He's a good boy, okay, Daddy, good boy, okay, Dan, good boy. Okay, so he had 3 little tones there. He was coming to me, there was no command involved. I just kind of gestured to him. I'm gonna have another chance to do it. Dan. Good boy. All right, good boy. Now this dog loves praise. I'm gonna get another chance to do it. He loves praise. So when he gets to me and he gets praise, he thinks that's fabulous. So he's wandering off right now, and I'm gonna redo the same thing. I'm gonna sort of gesture to him, and he'll come to me, and then I'm gonna press my little tone button. Dan. All right, he's not coming yet. There he comes. Here's the tone. Good. Good. He's already sort of, I can tell he's getting the picture. So that's an example right there. That's as far as I'm going to go. That would be like the beginning stages of getting your dog to come on the tone. He knows nothing about it. He's very obedient. He knows to come when he's called, but he doesn't know what the tone means. And the end result we want is for him to be out of sight. We don't know where he is. We want to be able to press the tone and have him come running. That's what we want. So this is the beginning of creating a conditioned response to the tone on the remote trainer. Now, one of the things, just a little quick add-on comment, when the dog is coming to you, don't verbalize, only press the tone. Once in a while you could say good or something like that, but you're not going to try to coax him or get him to come faster or anything like that. When he's coming to you, you press the tone, and that's it. So after this happens numerous times, all of a sudden you'll see the dog coming towards you, you'll press the tone, and all of a sudden you'll notice he'll speed up because he can't wait to get his reward. Okay, so here we go. This is Dundee. Now, he is a rescue dog. He belongs to my sister and brother-in-law, and he has been taught when he is commanded to come, he's taught to go the other way. One way or another, whoever had him or whoever started to train him got him where he won't come on command. In fact, he goes the other way. So I've put a 50-foot rope on him. And I'm going to use that rope just to get him started to come towards me. When he starts to come towards me, I'm going to press the tone on the remote collar. And that will make him come towards me. Then when he gets to me, he's going to get a lot of praise because he's a very good boy. Right, buddy? Okay, so I'm going to start walking with him. I don't even know if he'll come with me, but I'm going to start walking. Come on, Dundee. Dundee, it's a good boy. I'm just gonna start this real close, like right here. Hey, buddy. Good, that's a boy. Good boy. Okay, okay, that's a boy. That's a boy. Good. Okay, so good. That's a boy. Okay, let's go. So I'm letting him drift away a little bit from me, and when he gets a little farther, I'm going to step on this rope or tug on it just a little bit to get him to start coming towards me, and then comes the tone. There's a lot of smells here for him. He's in a new spot. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, up. Hey, up. Hey, 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 hey. Good boy, Dundee. Good boy. All right, he's a good boy. Okay, good. All right, that was just the beginning. So I sort of enticed him to come. There he is. He's not coming. So I'm going to let him be there. He says, where the heck am I? Hey, 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 hey. Tone. Good, that a boy. Okay, that a boy. Good. All right. So I'm just letting him poke around. Now, when he's not focused on me, I'm going to try to get him to start coming to me. Hey, Tone. There he goes. Attaboy, attaboy, attaboy. Hey, here he comes, there he comes, there he comes, there he goes. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Okay. All right. So that right there, I'm going to do it a couple more times, but that is the beginning, stage one. Now this dog has almost a conditioned response to go the other way. So the last thing you're going to do with this dog is use the here command or say here or come or something like that. You don't, that would be you'd have to start from scratch if you did that with this dog. He's been taught to go the other way. That his conditioned response to the here command is to leave town because he doesn't like the consequences. Somebody called him and beat him up or something to make him not want to come. So I'm trying to reverse that. Good, Tone. Oh, that a boy, okay. That's a good boy, that's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, he's tough too, he's a big German Shepherd. Okay, so I'm real careful. I'm standing on this rope, so I know that he's not gonna take off on me. Okay, come on, let's take a little walk. I'm gonna let him drift away from me. Good boy, all right, good, okay, all right. So that's the beginning stages. If this happened 3 or 4 times a day in a week, probably, good boy, he's a good boy. Oh, that's a good Dundee, isn't it? That's a good Dundee, isn't it? All right, all right. Yes, sir. See, he's not mean. He's really not afraid. He's just afraid to come when he's called. But just coming itself is fine with him. So I'm letting him drift away. I'm not calling him. I'm gonna wait till he looks to me, and then I'm gonna try to sort of entice him to come. And as soon as he starts coming towards me, there he comes, there's the Tone, yeah. Good boy, all right, yeah. He says, I like that. See, I've got the long rope because we can't risk him taking off, and then what am I going to do? He doesn't know the Tone or the here command. He could end up in downtown Caldwell. Good boy. All right. Very good. Very good. Okay, come on. Let's go. He's just a dog that has been taught not to come when he's called. He's a beautiful dog. His name's Dundee. Yep. See, I'm trying to do anything. Attaboy! Good, he loves it. He loves it. Yeah. Do not press the Tone unless the dog is coming towards you. If you do, you're going to waste whatever time you've invested. See, he's not coming to me, he's just going to himself. When he comes to me, then I press the Tone. There he comes, attaboy, okay. Okay, good. Okay, so that would be a very, very good and positive first lesson for this dog. And what you don't want is for this dog to run off somewhere where you can't catch him. It would be a real shame. There he comes, that's a good boy, okay.
You are my hiding place. You shall preserve me from trouble. You shall surround me with songs of deliverance. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will guide you with my eye.